Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Feel good Friday, I should say. What is this? Whoa. I need to play with this green screen, bro. Look, they have a green screen option on here. So then, we could be inside, I don't know, even space or something, bro. Dude. It would be sick. Welcome, everybody, to episode, Feel Good Friday 96. Look at us go. Boom, boom, boom. We are getting up there. All right. Let me just, as you're joining in, guys. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Yes. Hey, well, do what you got to do and then jump in. I figured it's okay. We'll be here when you are ready. And let me see. Let me just go and start sharing this live stream onto my personal page and do, a bunch of related groups. Let's get this spread out to the world right now. Let's see. Also, guys, if you did not check your email, the sale for today, the 10th day of our 12 Days of Christmas sales, today is 20% off all herb Delta 8 chocolate bars. Yes, the Rainbow Rocks, the cookies and cream, the dark chocolate, and then the milk chocolate Delta 8 candy bars. 20% off if you use the coupon code Xmas10. Yeah, today's the 10th. Yes. So Xmas10 will be the coupon code. So now that I gave you guys that, let me just start sharing this into some related groups. Boom, boom, boom. We'll get it everywhere. People are going to love this. All right. Perfect. Okay. I see a lot of groups are starting to go private. Mm-hmm. Like the vape stuff. They just don't want randos jumping in. Mm-hmm. Which, hey, makes sense. Is what it is. Dude. It is what it is. This is the world that we live in. So we just got to go with it, I suppose. All right. Okay, Michelle. Wow. I thought you were just saying, I'll be back in a minute. I thought that's what you were trying to say, but you are on the complete opposite end of things and said, I was going to say I'm going to be out in space soon. 200 herb deltas. Was it the Delta 8 or the Delta 9s? I guess if you did 200 milligrams of the D9, 8 2 full packs, you'll be feeling... No, I can't type right now. It's okay. Sometimes I can't type either. It's just one of those days. But hey, eating 200 milligrams of the Delta, you are certainly going to be feeling very, very nice. Is that the most that you've ever eaten at once, Michelle? 8 of the D8. Okay. Yeah. Still 200 milligrams of the D8. You'll definitely be feeling very, very nice here in a little bit. And speaking of, the deltas, Cam and I did try a sour blueberry. I don't want to call it blue raspberry again. We all know how that went over last time. I promised you that I would be we'd be testing the Dragon Fruit Paradise. Well, here are the Dragon Fruit Paradise herb extracts, compliant Delta 9 THC gummies. All right. So yes, they are in bigger bottles. So you're getting 10 milligrams per piece still, and there's 25 gummies in the package. So that means in this jar, you're getting 250 milligrams. So on a per dose basis, it's still the standard, the 10 milligrams, but you're just getting more gummies with your purchase. Hello, Allium. Welcome. Nope. Oh, well, you'll definitely have to keep me updated with how those 200 milligrams are sitting with you. How long ago did you eat those? I would assume gummies. So I don't know. If you just ate them, we'll have to see in an hour or two. But I actually prefer Delta 8. It's lighter than Delta 9. I sleep better and wake up refreshed. Listen, that's all that really matters is what do you enjoy and what is most effective for you? And again, that's why I'm happy, Michelle, that you have at least experimented with the different cannabinoids so you can come to that conclusion yourself. And that's all I really want. Whether you prefer to use Delta 8 or you like the Delta 9 or a combination of the two, or maybe you just like to use full spectrum CBD. There's nothing wrong with that. If it's effective for you and it's helping you, well, I mean, isn't that the whole reason that you started watching Wellness Wednesday and Feel Good Friday, or why you originally bought these products? 10 minutes, it's fast acting on me. I don't even have to eat. So you consume. See, I always go back and forth on like eating gummies on an empty stomach versus not eating it, because it's like, THC is fat soluble. So in theory, it's like, well, if I eat something, then it should absorb. But I'm always under the impression where it's like, I get super stoned and then I eat something and then I'm not as stoned. It absorbs the THC. So I go back and forth. So, and I mean, listen, if it hits you in 10 minutes, I'm stoked. That's super solid. I love it. So edibles can kick in faster for some people, but that's why we always say, wait, if you're not feeling effects and it's been 30 minutes, like wait an hour. If an hour hits, like wait up to 2 hours before considering, because sometimes people these effects don't hit people for 2 hours, 2+ hours. Mm-hmm. So what would happen if you decided to just double your dose? Well, 2 hours hit, you get those effects, and then another 2 hours hit, and then you get double the effects. And then you're just like, woo! Maybe you're happy about it. But if it's your first time, you may feel a little uncomfortable. So that's why we recommend starting low and gradually increasing that dose as needed, especially with these intoxicating cannabinoids. All right. Because your thin women have more body fat and water naturally, actually. Oh. I will eat in a bit and I will be flying. I mean, Michelle, it's just really cool to hear you say that, like, you've experimented and you can see the differences between eating, not eating. So, I mean, do what is best for you. So let's see. Here's what the gummies look like. Okay, the Dragon Fruit Paradise. It's paradise in a gummy, okay? Let's see that. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. I will say, though, guys, with this, you do get the hemp taste.
The hemp.
Do get the cannabis taste with it. Some of you may absolutely hate it. Some of you may not mind it. Some of you may just be impartial to it because it's like, you do get, I feel like that one is a little more heavier than like the blueberry. Like, especially like when you first eat it. Because like, even if you open the bottle and you smell it, like, no, I mean, it smells like gummies. But it's like the second I put that in my mouth, I could immediately start tasting the hemp. But it's not so overpowering, but it is there. I do like to bring that up and mention that to you guys. Some people absolutely despise that taste. Others don't really. I'm impartial to it. I don't really care. But, a lot of times when people are like, well, when they're eating a gummy bear, I don't want to taste anything. And I'm like, well, if you don't want to taste anything, definitely go with the Wellicy Delta 9 head you choose. There is no residual hemp aftertaste. Don't believe me? Try them yourself, and then you'll believe me. Because, especially if you tried those, it's a big difference, night and day difference. But they're still, I'd eat them. I still like eating them, where I'm eating them for the effects.
They're just not better than.
But I like them, It's like, listen, I know not everybody's going to love wild cherry. Not everybody's going to love green apples. So it's like, maybe if Dragon Fruit Paradise with a little hempy aftertaste is okay with you, and that's what's going to get you to consume these products and get the relief you're looking for, well, then so be it. That's why I sell these products. Because I am interested in you finding the most effective product for you and your personal needs, not what fits into what most benefits me. I'm still experimenting. How is it? I'll try it def. Yeah, give it a go, Michelle. I like them. They're enjoyable gummies, but, there is that hemp taste. So it's like either the lemon ones are going to like definitely have it, or maybe the lemon just eradicates it. Because lemon's like a pretty strong flavor with things. And so I'm always just like, I don't know, but let's see. Let's try the lemon ones. I mean, they're nice and look at these little fuckers. They look like I don't even know what that
boogers.
Yeah, like boogers. Like these colors look like boogers. Look at those booger yellow.
Boogie boogs.
Look, it looks like a color you'd pick out your nose, right? Like lemon. Yes, you could eat these lemon gummies while sipping on some, I don't know, tea.
Lemonade,
even if you
sweet
wanted
tea,
to.
drop those in there, Arnold Palmer, bitch.
Ooh, yes. Yes. Oh, a little Arnold Palmer.
A little Arnold Palmer.
Take a sip of your iced tea.
Yeah.
Take a little nibble of your Delta 9 edibles, and then you made yourself a fucking Arnold Palmer. Bet you Arnold Palmer never thought that that's what it would lead to eventually.
Are you open them?
No, we're just going to talk about them.
Open them. That is enough.
Ooh, pink lemonade. Ooh, I am more of a I
cherry lemon.
No, I mean cherry lemon, yes. But if it was regular lemonade or pink lemonade all the way.
Really?
Bro, pink lemonade's saucy.
What does pink lemonade taste like?
Like fucking lemonade and fucking strawberries. Pink. It tastes like lemonade, but pink. It tastes better than regular lemonade.
All right, dude.
All right.
That's what you get for fucking talking shit about regular lemonade. You've struggled now.
Whatever, dude. I got it open, okay? Allium, hello. Yes, I can see you now. I guess I just missed your comment. But hello, Allium. Did you, yes, when you get those cherries, the cherry samples did ship out. So when you get them, let me know what you think. All right. I mean, they're not as lemony smelling as I expected.
Oh, wow.
Or lemon.
That one has no hempy taste. It does, or
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
It's lemon all the way. If you like lemon, these are definitely fucking lemon. They're good. I got sugar on my nose. But yeah, these are no hemp aftertaste. Definitely the least of the hempy aftertaste of all three flavors. I like them. And they're vegan too, if you need the vegs. Super's all, I mean, if you're a lemon flavor, if you love lemon, I'd give them an 8 out of 10 on the flavor scale. I like those a lot. I don't know. I did like the Dragon Fruit Paradise the best initially, but I don't know, that lemon is. I still taste the lemon. That's good. I like that a lot. Yes, woot lemon yum. Well, hey, Michelle, if you love the lemon, do that. I would try that flavor out first. Would be they did ship. I don't think I got an email. Yeah, I can shoot it over to you if anything, but
I'll shoot it over to her.
Yeah, well, Cam will shoot it over to you right now.
I'll just email it to her.
There you go, Allium. No, it didn't quite. It wasn't like the what are those fucking kitty lemon heads. Like if you took out the sour aspect of it and just like the lemony, like it does taste lemony like that. So I'm a fan of it. I definitely would recommend that to you guys if you love lemon. But if you try the other flavors, just keep in mind, about the potential for the hempy aftertaste. So if you like that or don't mind that, then roll with it, because I would recommend those gummies. They're effective above all else. That flavor, that hempy aftertaste is very temporary. And it's like if it's, you can drink soda or something after to wash that flavor down to get rid of it. But, it's worth it for the effects that you get from it. It make you feel very, very, very nice. I wish we had the Dr. Dabber, because I have this nice
car, isn't it?
thing. Yeah, but I left the charger at home.
Wow.
Where is it? Let me see. I want to see that fucking the D8. Let me see. Look at this, guys. I got these goods. Look at this. Just like 10 grams of clear, like I think this is tested at like 94% Delta 8. This is all Delta 8. This is pure Delta 8 distillate. This is Delta 8 in its raw form, guys. So we take this distillate, and then, for like cartridges, we'll infuse terpenes into this, and then we'll throw it into a cartridge, and then you guys can start vaping it. Pretty wild, huh, guys? Like, this thing, like, hasn't really moved. There's, like, an air pocket right here, and it hasn't even, like, flattened out. It's been sitting flat on my desk all day, but it's thicky. Oh, my God, it's beautiful, that distillate. Yes, I am a big fan of, looking at the raw distillate. Like, look how clear that is. Obviously, guys, it has no smell because, well, I mean, it has like
Stick your finger in it.
It doesn't have like a terpene smell to it because it's good luck washing your hands after that.
No, eat it.
It'd be so sticky, dude.
Just suck on it.
The goods. Yeah, if I had the Dr. Dabber here, then we could have dabbed some of it, but I wasn't prepared. But it's okay. I just wanted to show this to you guys because the raw materials are always fun to look at. Use. Like, look at this. The thing don't move. It's thicker than honey. I could probably just like let that sit there like that. Look, and they're sticky.
Okay, dude. Now you're just ruining the product.
A little sticky.
Oh my gosh.
It was just like on the outer edge. But yeah, so like this thing like doesn't fucking move. Insane. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, love looking at that stuff. Yeah, I should probably put the cover back on, but I like looking at it, and I also like using it. That's probably like the second best thing about it. Using it, getting to enjoy it. Always fun. Perfect, Allium. I'm happy you got the email with the tracking. Me and Jeff were eating pot rocks last night. Hey, did you enjoy the pot rocks? What was it? Did you get the strawberry banana? Were those the ones that you had? Yes, I'm a cook, so raw material is cool to look at. Well, yeah, and plus since you like to mix it up in the kitchen, Michelle, with that raw material, you can just start infusing it with anything and everything. Because with that distillate, guys, you could start taking that and you start making edibles with that. Fun things. I'll be making some new edibles once my flower's done curing. I planted another plant earlier this week. Another baby is in the ground. She's growing. Yes, you like the strawberry banana flavor, and we like them. Hey, perfect. So you like the flavor, and you like the effects that you got from them? It's an overall fucking win. It's nice when it hits both of those values with the flavor and also the effectiveness of it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I have samples here. I'm not gonna sell those products because I don't agree with how they provide the dosing in that. They provide 100 milligrams, like it's 100 milligrams, right? I believe
of these.
No, of the pot rocks.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, 100 milligrams in that thing. And Lori, as you saw, there wasn't that much. It's not like it's a full bag. So it could be very easy for somebody to overconsume. So that's one reason, like the herb rocks, those are 15 milligrams and you could split it into 2 servings and it comes in a little bag. The pot rocks come in this massive bag with like this much of the pot rocks. And I also don't agree with the name. I'm not really the biggest fan of the name. So, yeah, that's why we're not selling the pot rocks. It's a koi company, but they call me all the time trying to get me to sell it. But they literally have sent me boxes to try to like get me to sell it. And I'm like, yo, if it was packaged differently, if it was named differently, like I would sell it. But
it's not.
I just don't think it's responsible with the way that they're selling it. Personally, some people may say I'm, wrong or incorrect by saying that, but, I know I'm certainly not alone. I've talked to some people close to the development of that, so, and they don't agree with that. So, it's just one of those things. Just because, we sell the products from a brand doesn't mean we'll sell all of them. We try to, but yeah, I agree. I mean, like for us, you know, like for me consuming, it's like, yo, like 100 milligrams, like, well, word, I'll throw that back in one sitting. Like, okay. But it's like for something that's brand new, and even if you say it's 2, 3, 4 servings, you can't gauge out a precise dose. So eventually people are going to be like, or they'll accidentally pour it all in their mouth, you know, and be like, fuck it. Well, I guess I'll take the whole thing. And then they're in for a ride. And it could be too intense for them, especially if they've never used Delta 8 before. Even if they have used Delta 8 before, 100 milligrams may be way too much. There are some people that get just bamboozled. They're feeling great after 25 milligrams. 10. We've had people throughout the office try it, and 10 milligrams gets them blasted. And it's like I eat 25 milligrams, it doesn't do shit. Like, I just get the relief, and I'm like, okay, like, all right, I feel good, but I'm not like super high, So it's like, I mean, last night when I was working, I had a jar of Heady Chews, the Delta 8 Heady Chews sitting on my desk, and I think I ate like 5 of them while I was working. So it just comes down to individual tolerance and individual dosing. So, and with that 100 milligrams, there's just too much uncertainty with putting that into people's hands. So, let's see. Hello. If you need real, free, and high quality service to increase your viewers, check streamdetails.com.
Thanks.
Top streamers already use it. Thank you, US Chooser. Michelle, I didn't try the pop candy yet. Yeah, so the one, like, I have a box right here, actually. These ones. So these are the Herb Rocks. These ones have caffeine in it. Thank you. Welcome. These ones have caffeine in it, and then they have the nighttime ones, so these ones are strawberry lemonade. The nighttime ones are blue raspberry, and the night ones have GABA and melatonin in it.
Correct. It's like a shit ton of GABA and like not that much.
Yeah, I think it's like a milligram or 2 of melatonin, and then
like 50, 60 of GABA.
Yeah,
I think it's like 58.
Predominantly GABA.
Yeah.
58, it's weird, yeah.
I think it's like the 58.
And then these ones, but these are Delta 9. 15 milligrams, I believe. Yes, 15 milligrams in the entire package. So 7.5 milligrams per serving. You can take one, you can split it in half, you can take the full one, even at 15 milligrams, that's a fairly lower dose. That's in the range of, we recommend 10 milligrams is a good starting dose. Even Delta 8, Delta 9, I mean, fuck, like, even people like leveraging like THCO, THCP, like, y'all should definitely be starting at like 5 to 10 milligrams of that shit. And then I see fucking people slanging like 1 gram THCP carts. I'm like, oh my God, like at least like blend it with other cannabinoids to bring that down when everyone preaches about how intense THCP is. It's more intense than Delta 9. And it's like you're just slanging 1 gram, 1,000 milligram THCP cartridges to the market. Some people are going to like get way too intoxicated from that.
Stony.
Yeah, and then they're going to think they're overdosing and like.
Did you hear about Dave Porta?
Yeah, I read his tweets about that. I read it on here.
His parents said he was like dying.
Yeah.
They called 911.
I mean, it's just like with Delta 8, guys. Like, Google Delta 8 poison control, and you'll see there's like some in Virginia. There's reports, like more and more, like reports are getting higher and higher for, calls about, Delta 8 and poison control. Google it right now and see. There'll be different states, poison control agencies that pop up and show that they're experiencing increased reports about that. So again, it all just comes back to responsible dosing and educating people on how to be responsible on dosing it. You can't just, but I understand if you buy a 1,000 milligram THCP cart, well, you're just gonna, and you vape a CBD cartridge, you're like, well, I guess I can just fucking hit this like how I always do, and because a lot of times they're not getting that education before. Do you know how many times people message the Wellicy page saying, they get this product, say, hey, I'm having this issue. And then I say, hey, what's your order number? And they say, I didn't order from you. I bought it from this shop, but like, they didn't help me with this. And they're coming to us to get their questions answered. Like, I'm more than happy to do, like, I help them, obviously, like, because then that's how we win the customers. But it's just crazy that, like, I've always said this, there is a whole lot of fucking selling going on, but not a lot of education. Hello, Timber. Welcome. Thank you for tagging the homies. Yes. Small blue bags, Delta 9. Yes, you are correct, Michelle. That is that's PM nighttime Delta 9 Pop Rocks. And then the red small bag is the Delta 9 Pop Rocks. Okay. I split the 10 milligram gummies in quarters. And people do that too. Like, I mean, that's the beauty. I mean, Allium, you'll see when you get our Heady Chews, the Delta 9 ones, they're pretty big. So, like, you would be able to at least split those into thirds. You could probably do fourths, but like thirds for sure. It's hard. Like, the thing with, splitting edibles is like, what if during the infusion process, what if when it was setting, what if more of the distillate went to the right side of the gummy versus the left side and you cut it in half? So that's always something that, has been reported too with, cannabis edibles. If you split them in half, maybe this side, I'm not getting the effects, and I take the other side, and I'm like, pew! So that's always something to kind of keep in mind as well. But I'm happy to hear that you're being responsible with it, Allium, and, easing into it. I mean, splitting those into quarters, you're extending the life of that product a lot longer, 4xing it. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm gonna try to do my Wellicy cherry review today. Been pretty busy. Hey, Tamber, I just appreciate you offering to do it. I very much appreciate when you guys do those reviews. We always share them up on the website as long as there's not like major medical claims being made. But yeah, I mean, I do enjoy seeing your guys' feedback, whether that be good or bad. It does help us overall to provide you guys with a better experience. Michelle said, yep, Eden and I barely got any education. Yeah, because they're walking in, you walk into a store, they're just trying to sell you, and they just get the product by. I mean, no, this isn't all shops, guys. There's so many shops that I work with that focus heavily on education. So, I don't mean to generalize all retail shops and say that, like, there's a severe lack, but predominantly that's where some of the lacking is originating from. So, but also that could fall on the manufacturers of the products that they're selling, because maybe the manufacturer isn't educating the employees and the staff around these products and how to properly and effectively recommend and promote these products. So that's the thing. Hey guys, you're not like at retail shops, you're not going to always be dealing with like the owner like me or, like Cam, who actually really cares about like the products and helping people. Like sometimes you're going to walk into a store and you're going to deal with a hourly employee that's just there to collect a paycheck. Mm-hmm. I don't, that's just me being brutally honest. But that's not to say every single shop is like that. But look, like Michelle, you said that you barely got any education, so you've had that experience. But I know many of you guys in here have also had very positive experiences in retail shops. Many of you guys have even worked in vape shops, hemp shops, and have helped people by educating them. I didn't forget, my kids have just been so busy, and I love those gummies. I mean, hey, Tamara, that's a super solid review for me. I'll take that, but definitely, make sure you go leave the review on the website. But hey, I love hearing that you guys are really enjoying the gummies. I've been getting some really solid feedback from a lot of the retail shops that I've been calling and sending out samples to. There have been a lot of shops that have been getting samples of these Delta 9 Heady Chews over the last like month or so. So hopefully you guys will start seeing these gummies and products really pop up all over the place, especially in areas surrounding you guys. And that's it, Allium. I also don't use them daily. They hit hard when I do. Yeah, so there's just kind of like a time and a place for you to use the Delta 9, and that's okay. You don't have to use the Delta 9 all day, every day, but it's like the full spectrum, the CBD, that's what you should be using all day, every day. If you're like, okay, I want a cannabinoid for daytime use, okay, use your full spectrum CBD oil, your broad spectrum, your CBD isolate during the day. And then, if you want a little extra oomph with a little bit of feeling, then you could use your Delta 8 or even your Delta 9 at night before you go to bed. And guys, I don't know how many of you guys have tried the Sleepy Time caps. Ever since we released them, I have taken them every single night. I use them. I believe in them. They work for me. But I have found I really start to experience great benefits from them when I combine THC with it. There's been studies showing that CBN and THC combined are really, really effective, especially in regards to, helping you fall asleep. So that's something to look into. So Michelle, I'm sure you've experienced that because I know I think you said you eat 2 of the Sleepy Time caps, and then I know you're probably still consuming your cannabis or one of the other products that you get from us, the Delta 8 or the compliant Delta 9. So yeah, if you guys have Sleepy Time caps and you also have some Delta 8 or compliant Delta 9 THC or even, THC that you guys bought from the dispensary, I would highly recommend combining the two. Take your capsule, and then, I always take my capsule about an hour before I'm ready to go to bed, just so it kicks in. And then, then I really kick it into high gear by taking a dab or 2 before bed, and then 9 nights sleep tight. And I don't wake up throughout the night. I'm just out. It's solid. I'm really enjoying those capsules, which is good because normally I hate eating capsules. Hate that shit. Michelle, oh my gosh, those CBN caps are amazing. Well, fuck yeah, Michelle. I love to hear that. I definitely really wanted to get an effective product that was targeting sleep-related needs, without weighing it down with melatonin. It's freaking wild when all these hemp companies are just we're hemp, but we're just going to release a sleep product, but it's going to be predominantly melatonin, not predominantly cannabinoids. The only times I've seen sleep time capsules with 10 milligrams melatonin, 1 or 2 milligrams of CBN.
All the time.
And it's flip it. That's what you should do. You want to know why that is? Because CBN's expensive. So their hard cost on the product would go up by increasing the CBN content. But I am fine with sacrificing our profit in exchange for a more effective product that you guys will enjoy and love. Because I want feedback like what Michelle said. Oh my gosh, those CBN caps are amazing. So, yeah, we could cut corners, go the cheap route, use melatonin that's not as effective for as many people, or for some people.
For most.
We could, but I don't want to. I like to go different. When they zig, I like to zag. That sort of thing, as the saying goes. I don't like melatonin. I used it too much. Yeah, and also, your body naturally produces melatonin. And when I discovered that, chronic usage of melatonin could actually begin to further mess up your internal production of melatonin, further worsening your sleep problems, further heightening your requirements for melatonin. So I don't like that personally. I like cannabis, smoke weed, use CBN, use all these cannabinoids. I like doing that because I can be super stoned, go to sleep, and I wake up feeling refreshed. Yes, we all know there are times where you get way too stoned, especially if you eat copious amounts of edibles. You eat 500 milligrams of Delta 9, you go to sleep, you wake up. Yeah, I still feel a little heavy. You feel a little groggy. You feel a little stony baloney. But, that's not very often. For me, at least, I dab every single night before I go to bed, and I wake up right when the alarm wakes up, right when the alarm goes off, I'm up before the sun comes up, so it's just get up and roll. I am so very grateful there's no melatonin. Yep, it happened to me, worsened my sleep. And when I started hearing stories about that from people and even customers, I was like, yo, if we make a sleep product, I do not want to do that. It's not okay.
Fuck tonin.
Lori, are your other tomatoes still drying? So now they're actually curing, Lori. So they dried for a few days. I shucked them. I took them off the stems and everything. And then, so now the buds are all together in a mason jar with moisture packs, and they're curing in there, for about another 3 weeks. So, every few days I go and I burp it. So I open it, give it some fresh air, smell it a little bit, and I put the cap back on, and then I put it back in the cabinet, and then I just let it keep curing. Because curing is a crucial process to the end result and the end experience of your flower. So, just because it's done growing doesn't mean that the product is ready to be consumed. It's just like, you age wine. Curing is basically like a way to age the cannabis, to finalize the development of terpenes and everything. In cannabinoids as well. Timbre, I'm waiting for them to get back to me because they were making bath bombs, and then their demand sort of went down. I mean, that's the thing. It's bath bombs are really, really big back in the day, and now the overall demand across the market has just dropped. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. They should get back sometime next week. I know they were traveling. So when they get back, if I don't hear from them Monday or Tuesday, I'll give them a call again. But yeah, they were looking to see if anything they could whip up, a small batch of 100 of them or something for me. So I'll let you know, Timbre. But yeah, so Monday or Tuesday, I'll call them and, light a fire under their ass if they can do it. Timbre, right? Thanks for the answer. Yeah. No worries. I'm happy to answer. Timbre, I love the new Canna River tinctures too. Which flavor is your favorite, Timbre? Because you've been a long-term user of Canna River ever since we first dropped them. We're in there in that 60 ml bottle. What, 2,500 milligrams or 3,000? 25. I think it's 25. Yeah, 2,500 milligrams in that bad boy. The lemon raspberry. That's still your favorite? It's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I feel like that one has the least of any natural taste associated with it. The strawberry lemonade's good, I don't even the berries. I haven't tried the berries yet, actually. Huh? Yeah. We tried the berries? Okay, yeah. So and then guava, I feel like that could be pretty solid. I do like guava flavors, but I also do enjoy guava vapes. Guava vapes, whenever guava was in it, it was just it was delicious.
Deliciosa.
Because Timbre, I think you got all the flavors except strawberry lemonade.
Correct.
If I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I recalled your order properly.
You're not.
I am not mistaken.
No.
Piper said, mix the berry. Oh, hello, Piper. Mix the berry and lemon raz. So good.
Or maybe Piper was the one who got all three.
No, I think Timbre did. Yeah, Timbre had me add. And yes, got all three. See, Timbre, I got you. I remember. Look, Piper's just taking it to a whole new level and nah. Hold my beer, Timbre. She's like, no, you gotta mix both of these flavors. I'm a big fan of mixing flavors.
Are you?
Yeah, then it's just become a fucking flavor mixer at home, fucking come up with your own combination. Just mix it up. A little razzmatazz, and then it spits it out, and it's just bam! Hey, whatever you got to do to get these cannabinoids into your system, that's the most important thing. Do you guys just straight tincture it, or do you guys mix it into water smoothies? Because I like drinking smoothies every morning, so why not make a Delta 8 infused smoothie?
So bougie.
Yeah, fuck. But also, it's for simplicity's sake, fuck it and just drop it under your tongue. Yeah, it's easy. We straight tincture it. Yeah, that's how I am. Most of the time, 95+% of the time when I'm using a tincture, I'm just gonna drop it right under my tongue. But there's also those times when I'm making a smoothie or something, and I look over and there's a tincture right there, and I'm like, you know what? I guess I'll just put a few drops, a few doses inside of the tincture or the smoothie. Helps to sleep so much. That's the other thing with the tincture is especially what is it 50 milligrams that you're getting per dose, and it's when that hits you just like that, in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I could definitely see that being a great bedtime companion. Tamara and Piper, do you guys use the Cannon River Delta 8 tinctures during the day, or is it more of a nighttime product that you guys use? Because like I could see if you did like daytime, you just cut the dose in half or in quarters. So then you're taking less, and then you take a little bit more at night. Because I enjoy taking Delta 8 during the day and night, but I know everybody has their own personal preference. Piper said night for me. Tamber said for me more nighttime. Fuck it. Stick with it. Maybe if it's the weekend, and you're feeling a little loose, you're like, oh, maybe I'll take the Delta 8. Or if you got like a stressful day, like Tamber, if you're moving again, like maybe take that to get some shit done. But all right. Good to know, guys. I always like to see when you guys use it. Allium night normally. When else everyone else in here, like, answer that. When do you guys prefer to use the Delta 8? Is it more of a nighttime, or is it a day and nighttime kind of thing that you use? I feel my kids wouldn't let me nap if it was daytime. Yeah, I always forget that you guys are parents as well. So yeah, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just dose myself out with 60 milligrams of this Delta 8. See y'all in a few hours. Like, you can't do that. Because I feel like you'll just have like kids like knocking on the door and mom. And like you're just like in a coma, like, and mom. Mom's just on her Delta 8. It's fine. Leave her alone. Trey Allen, what is goody two shoes, my dear friend? How are you doing, sir? It's been a little while. I've certainly missed you very much. Did you have a great Thanksgiving? Oh, now we gotta start talking about the holidays. Like, yeah. Don, okay, Don, there you go. You're the first one to come out and say both day and night. All right, Don, fantastic news. I love to hear that. Nothing, hey, personal preference is all it's about. I'm just gauging the room. I'm gauging the room to see kind of what your guys' dosing schedule looks like. And do you guys still use CBD? Are you guys still using full spectrum CBD isolate, or have you guys just switched to just using like the deltas because you're like, I want to feel something? Allium said, Viber LMAO kids, ... Allium said, my kids are pretty good about it. If I accidentally fall asleep, he will cuddle up next to me and watch YouTube. He's like, oh, thank God. Like, now I can watch YouTube freely, and she's not going to tell me to get off. So it could go either way. The kids like want to wake mom up, or like, thank God she's asleep. Now I can sit on my iPad and she's not going to watch me. I would be that one. Like, thank God she's fucking asleep. Finally. Oh, so get some peace and quiet in this house. Piper, I do it all. I love to hear that. It was a bad COVID holiday. Yeah. Well, fuck. Do you have to do like more of like a virtual holiday? Fuck. I guess now it's just like whoever you live with is basically who you're just doing the holidays with.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So me, Cam, and my girlfriend, that's okay. I'd be cool with that. Hopefully Santa still comes.
Drops it off at the front door.
Yeah, don't come into my house, Santa. Like, this is COVID times, okay? Like, front door, leave it at the door and dip. You like DoorDash, leave it at my door. Yeah, don't ring it. I don't want to interact with you. That is one thing about COVID that, like, has changed me. I'm like, nah, I don't want to interact with it. The delivery drivers or anybody. Like, nah, just drop it off at my front door. Alan said, nope, I'm going to Florida. Unless I hear some crazy shit coming from his device, I'm normally not a hover parent. Yeah, you're just like, fuck it. Do you, boo-boo? Yeah. That's, fuck, I guess you gotta. The hover parents, that's probably more of a thing now with the technology. But it's also just like, yeah, like, you can just monitor what your kids are doing on your device. Like, I'm sure there's screen mirroring applications for parents that could sit on their iPhone, and then you could just watch what little Timmy's doing on his iPad.
I think just Apple has that integrated.
Yeah. Like, technology is great, but it also sucks. Like, Cam brought up such a valid point now about, like, being in high school and sneaking out. Like, I was on the tail end of, like, before, like, the ring doorbells, and, like, in-home cameras became super affordable, you know, and just like mainstream, where cameras like, yeah, like think about like sneaking out, like your parents can just get a notification that the door or the window was opened or something. I'm like, holy fuck, like I didn't even think about that. Like I never had to worry about that. Garage is opening, or you just see like a little shadow running in front of the Ring doorbell, and everyone's like, who the fuck is this?
Or
like,
even now, like the cars are smart enough, like car started.
Yeah. So it's just like, oh fuck. So technology is great for the kids, but also shitty.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no, fuck. Going to Florida, like that'll be cool. It should be nice and warm down in the old Florida. I want to go to the Florida and see Gary's house. Yes. Yes. It's
an apartment complex.
Michelle said I wasn't either. And I mean, I kind of figured. He normally watches people game or like kids shows. That's As a parent, like, you know, and he didn't grow up, like, you're just like, wait. So you're watching somebody else play a video game, but you're not playing? Like, why don't you just play the video game, little Timmy? And they're like, no, Mom, you don't get it.
I don't even get it still.
Crazy. I mean, I'm not, Like, I'm on Twitch. I love Twitch. I love it. It's sick that people have made it into jobs, but I'm not going to do it. Sit there and watch.
No, and I've read articles that, like, gamers ended up hate playing video games, and gaming becomes a job.
Yeah, no, so because you have to stream for 16, 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's a job.
And people are like, yeah, you end up, like, hating it. So, like, usually streamers are, like, start branching off into other shit to get away from it.
Yeah, unless you're, like, fucking Ninja.
But, like, a girl I went to high school with, her boyfriend was a professional Halo player.
And then he's like,
hated it.
This. I'm done with this.
But I was like, why do you do it if you hate it? And he was like, I was just good at it. Way to make money. I was like, but you've always hated playing video games? He's like, yeah. Like, when I'm done, like, I'll never play video games. I was like, damn.
Oh, my God.
Like, if you know you're good, make your money.
Play 2 net. Michelle is saying my 5 twin grandsons are into watching people play 2. Never knew it was a thing. Like, my son snuck out the window and he came home to the window nailed shut and him knocking on the door to get in. Savage, Lori. Fucking savage. I love fucking teaching you fucking. Was that you or Jeff that did that, Lori? It was you, wasn't it, Lori? Could see you like getting the nails and the hammer.
Fuck this kid.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna teach him. Like, oh, that's good. I haven't heard that one before. Like, it's really strange, Michelle. I mean, like, you know, I've obviously like I've grown up and like this is just a part of like I've seen it, but like even I had that separation from it when it was happening, where I was just like, what? Like, yo, motherfucker, I'm gonna just go play.
Yeah, we never like
Like, because even when, like, he was a kid, like, he would watch, but he would still want to play. Maybe you play.
Yeah, I'd watch you play, and I'd be like, all right, when am I going to play?
Yeah, so, like,
when do I play?
So, like, even he had that separation, but now, like, it's wild. It's crazy, but we live in an interesting world for sure. Just wait till we go into the metaverse, people. It's a whole new thing. All righty. I only get caught sneaking out once, and my dad would always say, did you ask your mom? And I was like, duh. And he's like, is she sleeping? Fuck, I'm busted. You're like, you tried to like play, like, yeah, of course I asked her. Like, come on, like, who do you think I am? Like, sounds like you got away with it sometimes, but sometimes not so lucky. Yeah, I mean, fuck, it's like, I don't know. If I was a little kid now, I mean, that's probably what they all want to be.
That's all
they want to be YouTubers or streamers.
Yeah, that's the thing now. Like instead of pilots, astronauts, firefighters, police officers, people want to be streamers and YouTubers.
Miss Johnson, what you're teaching me about the Pythagorean theorem, it doesn't fucking matter. I can sit at home and just make millions of dollars on YouTube ads a year. Just by, like, making videos.
That's what I don't understand. Like, how are they keeping these kids, like, engaged? Like, I know a lot of kids that are just, like,
I would not be engaged, especially if I had people like Gary Vee or GC, like, your college.
Fucking shit.
I mean, but they always say, finish high school. Like, definitely finish
I
high
mean,
school.
Gary Vee finished high school. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, finish high school. I mean, D student.
It's easy. Yeah, D's get degrees, baby.
D's get those degrees, baby. That's what I was all about. My mom was like, you got D's? I was like,
Yep.
D's, I pass. You know what? Like, fuck. I remember my senior year, I had a 59% in the math class, and the guy's like, you know what? Round up.
What did you graduate with? Your GPA? Do you remember?
It was like it at most maybe a 2.0, but it was probably a little less than a 2.0. Honestly,
mine was a 1.7.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 1.8, 1.9, but I think it could have been up to a 2.0 is what I graduated.
Yeah, mine was a
1.7.
1.7.
Yeah. What's up, Josh Arnett? Oh, you're on Facebook too. Oh shit, dude. You didn't tell me on our phone call today that you got out the pen.
Oh, you talking Josh today?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I think you were in the warehouse.
I was in the warehouse.
I talked to Josh for like 45 minutes today. Yeah, we had a nice little chat.
It's good.
Yeah. It's good to catch up with Josh. He gave me a great fucking idea about real estate, though, bro. Not like military bases. He gave me some like data about it, and I was like, "Yo, bro," because they're always circulating. It's always new people. They're always renting. They're reliable, and I was like, "Josh, you're the fucking man."
And they want to get off fucking base.
Yeah, so they need a place to stay. So I was like, "Thank you, Josh. I love you." We're talking about some NFTs and shit. Ryan said my college GPA is 1.75, but I got kicked out for that. Mine, that was just our high school GPA. I didn't even have the opportunity to get kicked out of college because I didn't apply or I think I applied a couple places and I didn't get accepted. So.
I applied to one college, Community College of Denver, and I got accepted because on their website it says we accept everybody. I was like, boom!
We are in an inclusive college. We accept
Here we go. I was like, this is it, baby. And then,
Mama, I'm getting a degree.
and then after a year, I was like, fuck this place, dude. This sucks.
It's okay. I mean, hey, do what you gotta do, yo. My son finally gave it up in 2017. Was he just kind of like, was he trying to be like a professional and he just sort of was like, fuck it, I'm done? I got my sneaking out once. Screwed my window shut the next day. Damn. See, like I feel like I got caught. I probably got caught a couple times.
You didn't get caught as much as probably you should have.
Yeah. There was one time when the worst time probably when I got caught sneaking out when I was 15 and I had my permit. I didn't have my license and I was like, there's a party going on. I know how to drive. So I was like, me and my homies were like, how are we going to get to the party? I was like, I have a car. I took because it was my car that I was learning to drive in and I took the car and rolled it out, and yeah, mom found out.
And that time that was this the same time where you cut the garage sensors?
No, that was a different time.
And like the garage wouldn't close, and I was like, dude, like I never snitched on you, but I was like, how did you not like realize this?
I wanted to go to my girlfriend's house. I didn't really care about the I was just like, fuck this, I'm out. Like, I don't even remember why I cut it.
I think because you didn't want to open the garage, which made no sense because our bedrooms were over the garage.
I don't know. Listen, it was like 17. Yeah, my brain wasn't fully developed yet.
I remember mom was like, do you know why this is kind of? I'm like, I have no idea.
It broke. I tried to blame it on it, just broke.
Yeah, I was like, I have no idea.
I don't think so, Eden. He got engaged, so that changed him a bit. And became a dad. We'll wait till his child gets older, and he gets to relive the nostalgia and, video games again. Why do you, it makes sense. Parents are just like, yo, let's fucking play some video games. Let me show you what we used to do as kids.
Especially kids that are, being born, right now.
Oh, for sure. Trey Allen, the Wild Cherry Delta 9 attitudes are amazing. Dude, if you want wild cherry, if you want a cherry, do you like cherry Airheads? Because that's what they taste like, bro.
Bam.
No residual hemp aftertaste. It's no cough syrup cherry taste. Get that shit out of here. Trey, bro, it is the most spot-on Wild Cherry Delta 9 gummy you'll ever try. Honestly, you'll probably be like, yo, Airheads needs to taste like the Wellicy Delta 9 Heady Chews.
Oh.
They're solid. You love, bro. Trey,
super solid.
Bro, then one cherry lover to another. Cherry is the candy flavored things. I'm very peculiar about my cherry. All right, like if it like, I'm not joking. All right, so it is, bro. Trust me, man.
Josh said super solid.
Like, bro, I know you'll love them. I guarantee you'll love them. If you don't love them, Trey, dude, I'll even swap them out for a product you do love in exchange. But I'm telling you, bro, you will love the wild cherry. Because you're a loyal customer of ours, man. I know you'll tell me the truth. So, Trey, pick it up, bro. Let me know what you think. Thank you, Josh, for saying that as well. I do appreciate it. You know, we can't forget about the green apple. You know, it can't be the forgotten stepchild. Like, it's delicious. Like, it tastes like
a Jolly Rancher
the
gummy.
green, if the green apple, if green apple Jolly Rancher flavor was put into it, well, they have gummies. They do have gummies.
Yeah, but ours are better.
Yeah, so that's what they taste like. But like, listen, some of you love green apple, and I get it. Like, but for me, wild cherry, like jumping for joy, like, and guys, you don't even know, like the gummies, unfortunately, you know, like the Delta 10, the THCO, you know, those gummies that I was telling you guys that, the HHC gummies that we've been R&Ding. Unfortunately, they're not finished curing, so they'll probably be done over the weekend. So I'll have to wait till next week to, you know, sample them with you guys, let y'all know. Can you guys tell that the Delta 9 slowly kicked in? Like, my body's feeling a little loose. I feel good. I'm starting to move around a little bit more. I'm just feeling great, guys. I'm going to have to get them. Pick them up, Trey, and then when you get them, bro, pop it in your mouth, and then give your boy Eden a call on the Wellicy number, and we'll chat about it and how much you love those gummies. See, Justin, just like that. See, there are people. That's why I wanted to roll out 2 flavors starting out, you know, because I get it. Some people don't like cherry, and I don't want that to deter them from using these gummies, all right? So that's why I was like, you know, fuck it. Let's do this. We've never done this before. Instead of rolling out a mix counter, just one single flavor, let's roll out 2 flavors, all right? You know, there's some potential for other flavors to come out in the future, you know, if the demand is there. But right now, we just got those 2 flavors, okay? Yes. Loosey goosey, Lori, that is exactly how I'm feeling. I just feel spectacular. You know, because after this, I got to go to, I'm going to a nice little steakhouse. Well, yeah, I guess, for some dinner. So it'll be solid. You know, I got to make sure I'm feeling nice and stoned. I'm going to take this Delta 8 distillate with me. You know, I'm going to be dabbing it in the car. Then, you know, of course, dab my Delta 9. It's going to be a spectacular Friday night. Okay. I'll take key lime flavored anything. LOL. Justin, have you tried the Koi Lime Delta 8 gummies? I don't have any right here. I guess they're just in the warehouse. But yeah, the lime ones, I am a big fan of the Koi Lime Delta 8 gummies. I never thought I would say that. Like, when my old Koi rep, Jonathan, I miss him. When he called me like, yo, we got lime. I'm like, bro, lime? What? Like, you don't trust me. And I was like, okay. And I was hesitant even. That was the very last flavor I ever tried. And yo, it blew me away. I loved it. All right. Lori, taking the girlfriend out for supper. Yeah, it's me, my girlfriend, and then like 2 of her sisters and one of her sister's boyfriends. So yeah, it's just gonna be a nice little dinner tonight, and then tomorrow a little Christmas party, and then Sunday another brunch with my friend Taylor. You know, it'll be good. I was hoping that Taylor was still here, but oh, sweetheart! I just had to make sure you heard, you know. Oh, you know I love you. No, Cam. Well, Cam's here. He had to go potty. Look, he's right here. His little ass is right here. He's behind this. See, he's moving it. Cam's shaking it. Fun, good weekend. Yeah, it should be a good weekend, you know what I mean? And of course, I need to fit in some real estate training and a little bit of reading, you know. So that's kind of the plans for my weekend. Work, eat good food, and I meant for the steakhouse. Oh yeah. No, Kim. He doesn't want to go, so it's okay. It's just us. But you know, You don't want to. Baby. Ah, there you go, Lori.
Yeah,
That's
let me
see.
know what-
That's why Cam doesn't like to go potty on the live streams because he doesn't want to be called baby bladder again.
What? Dude,
Lori pulled out baby bladder.
everyone needs to shut the hell up.
Lori doesn't forget. People don't forget, Cam. Okay? People do not forget.
Don't judge me on my bladder.
Well,
Okay, dude?
everyone's already doing that, so
Jesus.
I don't know, guys.
Sick of this shit.
Don't know.
Sick of being abused.
All right, y'all. Do you guys have any questions that you need, product suggestions, or anything before I say farewell? If you guys are looking to try some new hemp flour, gummies. Wow. Yeah, hemp. Yeah. Check out. Well, for the hemp flour, I was going with that. Check out the some of the new strains of the herb Delta 10 caviar flour, and then also the Delta 8 caviar flour. Those are some of the newer ones. And then for the sale today, guys, Xmas 10, 20% off of the herb Delta 8 chocolate bars. So the Rainbow Rocks, the cookies and cream, the milk chocolate, and the dark chocolate. Okay. How many I think they're 25 milligrams per square. Yes, I believe they're 25 milligram growth fat per square of the chocolate bar. I don't have one up here. But yes, everybody. Oh, Lori didn't even love you, Cowboy Cam. See? Cowboy Cam.
So
Yes. I'm so abused. Well, all right, guys. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. But definitely, if you want some chocolate bars, use that coupon code because it will expire tonight at midnight. And then tomorrow, there will be a whole new sale that is going on for 24 hours. And then we will wrap it up. The 12 days of Christmas sales will officially end on Sunday.
12/12.
12/12.
2021.
Right? Yes. All right, guys. Have an incredible weekend. We appreciate all of you. And we will see you next Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. Bye, guys.